Okay, so after that absolute crap show of trying to build this freaking power plant yesterday, or the last episode, um, after I was done building it, I just let it sit here. I basically just put the game like this, and I just let it sit here for like hours uh, after I was done playing. And it looks like everything now is working correctly. I mean, everything's green. It looks like, I mean, these will turn yellow when they get fully stocked up. So, a pro tip for doing anything to do with these water extractors, always turn these on first before you do anything with these up here and get all the water flow going. Because right now, I don't have any pumps on any of this and everything's fine. You can see all the green lights. But get this going, get all the pipes up to full pressure before you turn on any of the coal plants. Okay, that's a big thing. Get the water pressure up first before the plants. Because if you try to do them at the same time, you'll run into constant issues. So that's my pro tip for you guys. So in this episode, I think we need to get back into finishing kind of our steel contraption product placement. I want to get into. Let's see if I can do this correctly. If I click on here, so I want to get into making encased steel beams. Now, granted, I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. I don't think you can see my mouse. Oh, there it is. I would love to have this recipe because we got the we can make steel pipes now with iron instead of steel, but I don't have that recipe unfortunately. So we're going to be making this today, and it's through an assembler, and we'll have to do some math, unfortunately, because we need to figure out. Oh, and also I want to go over to the what you call it. I don't think I've checked on you in a while. Oh my god. What's up, buddy? Where you at? How did you know I needed concrete? How is my inventory full? Holy cow. Anyways, but I wanted to go over back to the what do I have so much? For some reason, I guess I thought I needed rotors, but I think there was a few more things because I forgot to buy a few things at the what is that thing called? The coupons. My brain is not functioning this morning. So let's roll over there real quick. So if I were to change this to like asphalt, you think this would drive better up this, or would it be more complicated? Because I don't know. It just feels like I struggle so much going up this. And in case you didn't know, there is an achievement for running over for animals. I forgot what it's called, but you do get an achievement for that. So when I do, so if you're playing the game, you didn't know that, now you know. So when you run these guys over, you do get an achievement. You also get an achievement for running yourself over too. When you have like an automated truck line going, and you get in the way of the truck and you get run over, you get an achievement for that. In case you didn't know. I should just take that barrel nut thing out of there anyways. I keep trying to not hit it. But yeah, for some reason I thought I bought the windows. Let's see how dude is doing. I wish I could bring some. I need to get your buddy over here. We don't really need that, but okay. Let's just dump that in there. Why do I just have so much stuff in inventory? I mean, I have lots of coal, but I think we're good in coal in here, right? don't need any coal on me right now. I'll just leave it in there. Why does it feel like I just have so much inventory? Was I doing another research that I don't remember doing? Because I'm pretty sure in the last episode we finished all the research we can do. So everything's done. I know there's something to do with... Oh yeah, we want to get that eventually going too. Because the nice thing is once we get power lines, we can use the zip line thing. I can use it now, but I guess it's better to use when you have... Now see... That might be worth doing right now. More inventory. I just need some DNA. So let's just make some DNA real quick. Where is it? How do I make this again? Don't I have... I thought I had protein. Oh god, did I put it somewhere else? Didn't I have protein? I swear I did. It's all just ores and shit that I just need to dump. I don't know how I got so many damn ingots in my inventory. I thought I had made protein. So that's 1 to 1, 1 to 1. Do any of these actually get better? No. So we just need 5 capsules. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da, 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 da. So then now that's done. Let's dump you back in here. Yeah, because that would be nice to have another inventory spot.
Tool belt expanded. No alien organisms were harmed during the creation of this tool belt.
Like I said, this if you're playing with animals being aggressive, this makes a huge difference. You can like snipe the animals from long distances. I mean, before you research the gun, I don't even know where the gun is in this game. We need to find more Mercer spheres. That's going to have to be another episode where we just go do more searching around. Oh, here's another one. Oh, I can't do that one yet. Like I said, inventory, this one's not going to be done till probably late game. I don't think any of this makes a difference. Where was the smart splitter again? Oh, there's another inventory slot, so we can do that one after we get... So yeah, that's going to be something we want to get going too. That's going to be good times. So I don't think I have anything actually going into this anymore. Because we need to start setting those up so we can start getting more points. Because I only have 27. But for some reason, I thought I had bought... Because, like, I would like that, too. Then we have automated gates. We have doors. I mean, granted, I want all this stuff. But for some reason, I thought I had bought this. So let's put that in the cart. Oh, my frickin'... I was going to say, I thought my allergies were feeling better, but I don't think they are. I mean, once again, we're going to pretty much purchase all this stuff. You know, but I would love to have this type of stuff too. I mean, we got this thing that actually counts how much stuff's going through so we can see if we're efficient. I mean, wall outlets are always a good thing because that cleans up a lot of the power spaghetti. I mean, we have wall attachments, which would be good. Floor attachments, that would be good for... So it wouldn't look as stupid because with our power plants right now, we just clipped through the floor. There was something in foundations I was thinking about. I don't know. Let's just buy this. Because for some reason, I thought I had it. I thought I had the windows. Now, granted, I know the windows take quartz. Well, it takes um, the what do you call it? Silica. SIL, which is made from quartz. So I probably should get some type of quartz production. So let me just um, let's just put that on here because the good thing is we have so up near this area where I made this truck stop. I think this is the quartz. Um, the pure quartz is right here. I don't know if I can scan this far away. If I remember correctly, this is quartz. I think there's some quartz here too, but I haven't found this yet. But I think this is the quartz from. Come on. Oh, or was it this one? I know there was quartz over here somewhere that that we found. It might be here because I think there's a cave right here that took us right to it. No, because there's the water, so it was through here. Yeah, so we might need to go tap into that and make some quartz production. Um, Obviously, we still need to get. I mean, we finally got all this storage in front here cleaned up, so we still want to make a storage plant with this. But we are still working on the steel. So let's truck our way back to the base, second base area. Hey, hey, hey. You almost walked into me that time. Don't you be calling your crappy lawyer. Oh, I'm going to hit him. You ran into me. You don't need a lawyer. And plus, I still got to figure out if I should make a road going this way. I don't know if that would be faster or not, because right now we're kind of like driving up through here and then coming down this way. But if we just make a bridge here, we can just wrap right around, and we might have to look into that too. But I'll just build a simple bridge. I mean, unfortunately, it's just deep enough where I'd have to build a bridge. Because what I've noticed with the cars, if you start swimming, that's too deep. If you're not swimming and you're just like right here, it's fine. But like the minute it gets too deep in the water, it tends to, it like knocks you off of it or something. So I mean, we could, yeah, that's another episode. Because I think we're gonna need a trucking route to get. I can't remember what it was we were trying to do. Um, and we still gotta get this trucking route going too. We created the doohickey, but we gotta make the actual route. Um, I still gotta figure out this storage facility. Oh, you know what? I was gonna go look at. So yeah, this is awesome. This I don't think makes sense to me right now. Iron and coal to make iron. This is awesome to make iron pipes. Um, we already kind of have. I mean, we'll have to really look at some of these again. I mean, the bolted frame still takes, you know, and like I think I was listening to somebody tell me that one of the videos I was watching that it's not good to get a bunch of hard drives early game because you don't get a lot of really good recipes. Like you need to wait till you get to like the higher tiers, and then you can get better recipes for like some of those higher tier things that are going to require a lot of gibberish. Yeah, and we were still trying to figure this out too, so this is already backed up, isn't it? Wow. Okay, so if we wanted to make a reinforced steel facility. Oh my god, is that not in a... That's in a assembler, isn't it? Is it? Ooh. No, it's not reinforced, it's encased. In... So I actually know how to type, but my keyboard is in a different location when I'm playing games. I sit kind of funny with my keyboard. So it's actually a assembler. So let's try to figure out some math here. So if we click on that, we get 6 per minute. Now, if I bring up our website again here, and we go to this thing. Really? I swear I just did this like a few days ago. So let's just get rid of... And now we want the encased iron beams. How much did I say it made? 6. So if we put 6 in here, I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. So I don't need to make any of that. I basically just needed one assembler. So obviously if I wanted to make 12, I would have 2 assemblers. Because that's going to take 72 and 36, which is, I think, is fine. I mean, we're making 15.45 a minute, and this takes 18, which is fine. Now the question of the day. So this here is not permanent. Once again, everything's going to go down. I'm going to have like a catwalk situation here, and everything's going to go into storage bins. This is going to be a storage facility basically. I still need to plan this out, but like everything's going to come down through storage. And plus I need to bring and I just haven't figured out. Yeah, I just haven't figured all this out yet. I mean, I think that's going to be as far over maybe go out a little more. I mean, I can obviously go out this way. Let me just put some foundations down so I don't forget what I'm thinking. And I'm going to clip into that, aren't I? I mean, technically I could put another row here. I mean, I could go out one more. And then obviously all this. Come on. hopefully none of these plants clip. Because I don't think I have any way of getting rid of these plants. Because you can't pick these up. So hopefully they don't clip. Oh, and I could have gone even further. And I mean, I could go out a little further there. So I don't know if I'm thinking that we make a, you know, maybe come back a little bit and make a lower level with like, you know, storage here too, so we can just like walk in the front door and pick up the general storage, and then we don't have to worry about anything in the back end if we ever have to do that. I mean, everything's going to be on dimensional depots, but I still would like some type of storage facility for. Let me just put like a couple here. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, that's irritating. Because, I mean, I don't have to use the industrial ones. I think those are too tall for right here anyways. Yeah, those are too tall. So what I could do is just put like regular storage containers and then just have yeah, might have to go up one more level maybe. Sorry, this is how my brain works sometimes. I have to like plan things out ahead of time or else I get, because I'll remember what I'm doing here. I'm holding control. So yeah, we could probably just do something like that and then just make a stairway up there. And then this would just be walls. Right? So, another thing we're going to have to figure out what to do. What is this powering? So this is coming up to here to come to there. Which we could just... For now, I'm just going to put a power pole here. And then we'll put power line to you. So if we... But I'm going to have to move this power pole anyways, because it actually does... It is doing something. Let's just put you like in the middle of the street for now. And then you can come to here. I think it's still clipping though. And then we should be able to get rid of this without an issue. Everything should still be hooked up. Oh, I meant to show you what I'm making in power right now. So technically our coal is doing that, but we still have 480 of the biomass going, so our capacity is still really high. And as you can see, we're just absolutely killing it with our with our production flow. I mean, I'm actually backed up right now because I'm not making storage fast enough. I mean, I have steel here, I've got steel there. But yeah, we gotta figure out, because I don't know if this is only gonna be 1 wide, if it's gonna be 3 wide. And then, like I said, we'll just make storages, which will then feed to like a main storage of all the things we produce in here. So if we're producing like, say, 4 items, I'll have like 4 bins with the 4 items we're producing. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't know exactly how many items we're going to produce in this facility. Looks like I can go ahead and put another one there too. I think I'm clipping like so many power poles right now and probably clipping on my... And then technically we could fill that in too. But we need to keep our buffer zones. So like if we put a... If I put a... I think for now, this is not a permanent solution. This is a temporary thing that I'm thinking. Let me just put that there. Because like I said, what I'm thinking is, how come I can't just like jump up on some of these sometimes? So if I just kind of throw all these this way. Oh, is that gonna work? That's gonna be tight, isn't it? Damn it. Wasn't thinking about that. We might have to come back to that. All I'm trying to do is get a belt going here. This is not a permanent solution. This is just a temporary thing that I'm trying to do. I don't know how that worked. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that drained. And then what I'll do is disable this. So we stop feeding that. Everything will shut up over here. So we'll drain that. So we need to figure out a way to get... So while that's going, let's figure out the concrete situation here. Because I just remembered too, I brought that right in the middle. Sometimes I just don't think. But since all that shenanigans is there, I'm thinking we just come this way with the concrete and wrap behind that. Which means I just need to take that wall down for now. I need to get the... Is that another wall that I put right there? That's weird. But yeah, I can make the concrete come this way. And now, I never actually made a really good concrete facility over here. It was just kind of willy-nilly. I mean, we probably should make a better facility with this. I mean, I think it's just a normal node. And it's producing 60. And then how much does it make to make concrete? We just need 45. But if we bump this to 150, that'll be 90. Or we put a Mark II on here, and then we can actually bring it down. I think that makes more sense, right? So... I just noticed I have, like, no steel. I thought I had a ton of steel in my inventory. Oh, and I forgot to put the tickets back. I don't like keeping those tickets in my inventory. What am I doing? I never park this where I ever want to keep it, you know? So let's just get these out of my inventory. I know I have like more steel somewhere, or have I just been using the living death out of it, which is probably more accurate. I don't think I'm using a lot of stuff with rotors. How's this doing? You're slowly going. That's cool. Um, so what I'm thinking here, let's just well, that doesn't work. Let's go ahead and kill this. Let's just turn you off for now. Let's take this down. Take this down. And then we can take all of that. And then just dump you all in here. Including the limestone, sure. So then we can demolish you. Can we do a Mark II miner? Probably not, because I think we need to do some more encased steel. Oh, I took everything out of inventory. That's why it's saying I don't have anything. Idiot. Take all. Okay, yeah, so I can make a Mark II miner now. Okay. So let's figure out, what do we want to do with this? Let's just get rid of you. Now this seems like a pretty flat area, but there is an issue with foliage. And once again, we can always go over these cliffs. That's not a big deal. But I'm thinking we do like we can do 4. We might have to take that plant out. Now the question is, I mean, I can have you facing that way. Let's just set you down, because you're gonna do 120, and if we put you at 150, that should be 180. Yes. And this, if we do concrete, this takes 45. Oh. But do we really need to overclock it? So right now it's doing 120, right? 120. We would need 135. So we could bump that up to 135. The nice thing about concrete is that You don't need a lot of stuff. It just needs a miner and a constructor to make concrete. You don't need 17 other smelters and foundries and basically what we're going to do is just wrap it around. The question of the day, though, is how many of these do I actually want to make? Wow, that's right on the edge. And do I want to leave space? Because I can just come right out. No, I don't have to do that. So if we do 1, 2, 3, so that'll leave us room for expansion. We can put a... Let me through. You know what? Fine. I'll just, you want to be like that? Let's just be like that, okay? Let's just go ahead and just be like that. How do you like that? Okay, so what was I trying to do? And we need the orange arrow going that way. And then we need it going that way. That is close. That was cutting it close. Oh, I don't think that's going to work. Now that I look at that, that's not going to work. We got to do the orange arrow coming from that way. Now that we added more space. So if we're going to do... What did I say? 30? 135? Yeah, we're going to have to use Mark 3s. Yeah, because this is what, 45? So this needs 45. 45 times 3 is 135. Those can all be Mark 1s. Because 135 divided by 2 is 67. So we might actually have to use... So what I'm thinking is we'll put a Mark 2 here. We're going to have to do... I'm hitting 3 and then E, and then we're going to have to do a Mark 3 here. Can I just wrap it around if I... No, that's going to look ugly. I think I put them too close together. So if I just... How about I just bring you out? Why aren't you just coming? I don't understand. I don't think this is going to work. You know what? It's not perfect, but it will do. And then we'll just use Mark 1 belts because these only need 45. And then when this splits again, it just needs to be a Mark 1 belt. So basically what I'm doing here is we're getting 135 from this. And we can't use this because that only does 120, so we need a Mark 3 to get the full 135. But then when you hit the splitter, it divides it by 2. So that means we need 67.5. Now this only needs 45, so it can be a Mark 1 because it'll slow it down. But then this needs to be able to carry more than 60, which that's why it's a Mark 2. And then when it hits this splitter, it's going to go 30. But it should... It should work. And then so we can have room for 1 to even 2 more, possibly. So let's just go ahead and put 1 of you in here. And then I want 135 a minute, which is only going to bump it up a little, but... And then we could do a 4th one if needed. And then... Do I have concrete already on? Yeah, I do, so I don't have to worry about a dimensional depot. Do I do 2 storages or 1? What is that noise? Is that you making all that noise? Why are you standing on top of my stuff? Why? So, next question. Let's see, I might just want to bring that power line up here now. I mean, since I already have... I don't know. Don't get ahead of yourself. So let's just do a pole there. And we'll do a pole here. And then we'll go you to you, you to you, and then you to you, and then you to you. And then let's just put another pole for future... Which I don't think that was necessary, but whatever. And then we'll just bring the power in and wrap it around. It got really dark. But what I'm trying to think, do I want... Because one of these is not going to be enough to fill up our encased... Because, well, it only needs 6. It only needs 6. So, and then it only needs 3 of those. So do I just dedicate like this one directly to that and then... Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to have multiple storage units because then that just makes more sense. I am overkill when it comes to storage. I always have been. I always feel that you can never have enough storage. Actually, before I even do that, I've always believed you could never have enough storage in games like this. What am I doing? And these are just doing 45, so they can be, hello. Why is it doing that? And then we can have storage. Is that you making all that noise, or is there like some sort of creature I don't see? All right, let's just put you down. But I think what I'll do, just for backup and reasons, because I'm crazy, is we'll go ahead and put you there, because then it's lined up with that. We can just bring a line out and bring you in right into there. Now, once again, that only needs 6. So we can bring the concrete out here. So we can just bring the concrete right out here. I think I only have to use Mark 1 belts. How are you up there? So what I'm thinking, I don't think that, will it work though is the question, because I can come out up there. So if I put like one of these doohickeys, like right there, that should be able to come off from there. And then somewhere over here, we can put... Are you serious? Is it because I have 2 side by side? No. Okay, so how about I just put it like right here? So if we come up here, hello, can you stop doing that? Thank you. And then we go there to... Oh my god. That doesn't look too bad. And then we can just put another one of these. And then we can just bring you down from there, because we're just going to have you come over here somewhere. Do I just build the damn foundations? No, I don't want to. Oh, I know what I'm thinking. Oh, maybe I just do foundations. Those are 1s, aren't they? Are those 1s? I guess so. Because then we can just bring you up through here. And then have you go behind this. And then go down my contraption there. I'm going to get it too long pretty soon. Let me just go ahead and do it like right there. Oh my god. Stop moving. Stop. Dang it. So now if we just do that... No, let's bring it like... Yeah. Let's just do that. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. It's a little wonky, but... And then, like I said, we need to get rid of your wall here. And we're going to put foundations going that way, which will connect with... Come on, come on. You. Which then we can bring along this. And once this is done, which it's still going, of course it is. Really? Oh my god, that is incredibly slow. might have to manually do that. This is going to slow down my production line here. Because this is going to do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what are we doing back over here? Let's just go back over here. So we can get this running. I mean, everything should be set up for concrete, so that's concrete. Concrete. And concrete. I'm going to have to do something about power pole situations later. But we'll bring you here, and then bring you here, which will turn those on. And then I can go from hello, you to you, which will get you rolling. And then all that should start filling up. And then this will fill up when that starts backflowing, so we'll have more inventory. I mean, I'm half tempted to put a belt. I don't think it's going to be an issue because it doesn't make enough. It doesn't make enough to worry about it. Let's see, now these are flying in. This will back up first. So once this one backs up, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. Here, I'll even speed you along. Here, I'll speed you along too. So there we go. I mean, I guess I could technically use a Mark II belt to make it back up faster. But you know what? I think that's good. Okay, so you guys are now traveling down this. Cool. Because once again, this makes 15 per minute, but our production line is only going to need 6. And even if I created a second production line, it would need 12, which is still that this one can handle. So that's not an issue. Let me see if I can just fill this up real quick just to get it overstocked. And then let's shove more in there. And then you are pretty much already 100% efficient. You are 99% efficient. And you are 99%. So we're already almost 100% efficient on this general machinery here. Now the question of the day, do I put another store? No, I don't. I don't think we need to do that. Okay, hold on. All right, so I just took a quick little break there. Let this plant get going. We're already backed up there, which is great. I mean, we already got a ton of concrete in here. No, we don't. Oh, I was going to get this. Let me just shift my inventory around. Okay, that works. Let's just go ahead and... Which one do I want to back up? I'll back this one up. And then go ahead and take a few of these. And then we can take all that back. That works. Okay, so that's semi-flowing. Let's see what's going... Why are you still up there? Let's see what's going on over here. So I was also, while I was out there thinking, I do that a lot. So like this whole area will eventually probably be more elevated, and I'll maybe have more proper roads through here. Like I'll make an actual road system for the trucks. I mean, we need to get the trucks going because I'm pretty sure I could have two trucks on the same line because I think we'll do two trucks. What I'll do is I'll start one truck, wait for it to get to the station, and then when it gets to that station, I'll then start the second truck, and then it should never bump into each other. They should always be spaced out enough where it shouldn't be an issue. But, I say that and, yeah. Um, and then also my plan for this type of area here. Let's let me just I don't know why I always try to be like precise with that. So my general idea, what I'm thinking with this level of the plant, is that this here is probably going to be doubled up on this side, and then I'll probably have 3 or 4 of the encased factories in here. Because once again, once we start tapping that coal and bringing all that coal down here, is that a drop pod? Oh, Alt. I keep hitting the wrong button. I think that's a drop pod. Let's just stick that there for now. But because I have the 2 truck factory, so if I start one, and once it gets to here, I can start this one because I have all this coal going now. I can put a Mark II miner on that too, and then we have all the resources up here that I can start bringing down because there's 5 uh, iron ore up here, 5 or 6, I can't remember. Granted, they're all impure, which sucks, but it's still more products that we can bring down here because that way we can double up. So then we can take this setup, double it up on this side, and then, like I said, have 3 or 4 of the encased doohickeys here. And then the next level on top of this, we're gonna have to do like the encased. I mean, not the encased, the versatile, which means we're either gonna have to bring over. I mean, it only takes 1. It takes more steel than anything. And then once again, the steel that's being produced is going to be split, so then we'll have a steel, and then we'll just bring the steel up to the next level. This stuff here. That's kind of my general thought process. But yeah, I think we can fit, because like I said, that takes up, I mean, how far, what is that? 1, 2, 3, call it 5 at the most. And if we give ourselves a buffer, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would probably go to there to have another factory, and that would leave us all this space for the encased stuff. Which luckily with the encased, all we need is assemblers, so it would just be a bunch of assemblers sitting here. But I like to have my buffer zones just to be safe. And I probably could come over a little more if I wanted to. And we gotta clean that. Yeah, I can come over further. I mean, I can even enclose all this area and then make this actually look more like a coal production line with better conveyor belts. I gotta get rid of that belt. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, we can make that other foundry setup right here to make even more steel, and then we'll have it being split off and making. Of course, it would be nice to get those the smart splitters. That'll be nice to get those eventually. This is taking way too long for my liking. I think I need 3 of them. Let's just go ahead and store. And store. Okay, I just needed 2 that time. Sometimes you need more, sometimes you need less. And then take all. Let's just get this over with. Can I reach it from here? Can I reach it from here? Nope. And then store all, which fills that up, which is fine. And then, oh geez. Quick way to get things in inventory, just delete the boxes. And now our inventory is full again. Oh wow, it's like completely, okay, whatever. Just dismantle that for now. I'll leave that there. Hmm. Let's just put one of these back just so I have... So how do I want to do this? I mean, I'm just going to have to do a splitter for now. This is lined up with this. I can make this wider, though. Um... I mean, I'm going to have to do a splitter. And then off of the splitter, like, I might move this over here. Put this merger here, and then put the splitter, like, here, and then go this way. Because, once again, this little catwalk area that I'm kind of making, we can make it wider, because then it would just come down. I mean, it doesn't line up perfectly, but it's fine. My German side keeps coming out. What is going on? Oh, I'm not hitting. Oh, dear God. Yeah, because we could just bring that over there. Yeah, that's probably as far as this can go. Now, I don't necessarily need to use this. I think I can just go straight into that without using these. Because once again, that's going to clip into the ceiling. But I think I can go straight in. I don't think that's that big of a deal. So yeah, if we move the merger, let's just see how that looks. So if we put the merger over here, and we have it come out... Which way do I want it to come out? I'm gonna have to do another merger now. That's why I had it that way. Because when I have it in the middle, then everything's... I think we just do the middle anyways. I think we just do the middle. Maybe I just back it up, because I think I had it like out here. I mean, I could back it up even further. Let's do that. Let's just back it up a little bit. Because then what I can do is put a splitter. And then we'll have to do a splitter right off of it. And then once again, I think all I need to do... No, not that. We just need an assembler. that might not work. That might not work. So that's producing 45, which is more than enough. But I think the concrete's going to be the issue. So if we put a splitter like right on it, now once again, when you do this, you have to redo the belt. Just don't forget about redoing the belt. Because the problem is this right here, that's not connected right now. But I wanted the placement of this to be where it's at, so that's why I do it that way. Because now, if I put this to here, now they're connected. And there's no more stupid pole in the way either. So yeah, I need to get those conveyor belt hole things, because I'm probably just going to have to... so yeah, we'll split it off to there. And then once again, all we need to have is assemblers, but I'm going to want them to come this direction. And we have to bring that concrete in somehow. Which we can bring the concrete up like over here or something. And then the first assembler can go like but I want it facing that way. So the first assembler can go like right here. And it can go, like I said, I think we can do 3. Eventually we'll have 3. Let's just do some pre-figuring out here. So if I do 3, oh god. And once again, this takes up give or take, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once again, I can easily not have to, I can make this bigger if I need to. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, that works. I mean, it still leaves a little bit of a gap, but there ain't nothing wrong with that, right? And then we can bring this here, and then maybe, I mean, I probably, hold on. Do we do that? Do I just bring the concrete along here, and then just boom, boom, boom? course, I don't... Or do I just stack... I mean, I just need one right now. I don't need all three of these. But I'm just planning for future. Because then these are going to come out... Hello. Which will then have to be dropped. I mean, granted, I can bring them all... What is crawling on me? It feels like there's something crawling on me. I mean, I just need one right now. I need to stop looking at all three of them for now. We're just making one. Because that's going to do this, which requires 18 and 36. And it gives us only 6. We can make it better. We can make it better. I mean, could I do that? I mean, no. I could just bring it back around and then just come down like here somewhere. Where's my catwalk? Yeah, it's right under that. I think it will just do that for now. I think we'll just do that. We'll just bring it back around on the other side of it. I think that makes more sense for now. But that is an idea for later, though, is maybe I redo the production line. But yeah, I think I'm just going to have it come back around for now. And go in here. Is this where my... No. It's this one. That's actually my catwalk, right? Yeah. But what I'm going to have to do is bring it up here and then come down here. So we can actually put that back. No. I mean, I could do that. I can... Yeah, I can bring that in, just dump it in there, bring the concrete straight across. Right? I mean, I could just bring the concrete up right here, right next to it, and then just bring both lines. Right? So if I wanted to bring it like right here, What is it doing? Stop dancing. It's going the wrong direction right now. It's fine. Yeah, because then I can just bring it here. I'm just trying to get an idea of where I want all this to go here. So let's go ahead and grab you. And then bring you... Where did I have it? It's like right there. And let's get rid of this before I forget it's facing the wrong way. And then we'll just have you come up right here, basically. So... I don't want to connect it, though, because I have the stupid things in the way. I can't go one more, so it's going to have to be right here. I forget sometimes I can just delete that. And so that'll go up there. Oh, hello. That's not exactly how I wanted it to look, but you know what? Is it coming up? Okay. And then let's go ahead and get some clipping going. I should have bought the stupid tubes. I totally forgot to buy them. And so if we just do that for now. So what I could do is we'll bring you out and just like bring you really close. Well, not that close, obviously. And put you like right there. And then can I wrap it without getting too crazy? And then we'll bring you out. And just come out to like here, I guess. I think it's gonna have to come out a few more if I want it to look, if I want it to wrap it better. Let's see how it does. Oh, it did it. I don't think it looks 100%, but it's not perfect. But, you know, I'm not perfect. And before I get this running, I want to get this set up. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. Because I think, keyword is think. Of course, you know, sometimes that's dangerous to think. If I just bring you, because then, oh, I can't do that. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna have to have 3. I'm hitting 3. So if I just bring you up to about there, then you should be able to make this turn. And I think that's going to be too steep. Okay, so let's try again. Come here. Okay, what are you doing? What is going on here? Let's just bring you to about there. And then let's bring you up here. Are you serious? know I'm really high off the ground. I mean, I could bring this down another level. So that's exactly on the same spot it already was. Let's just get all this moving again. Did that screw this line up? Probably. Or I could just put that right there and just put a input right into it. Which means I need to screw up my foundation some more. Why not? What am I doing? What am I doing? I think that's the problem is, I mean, technically I could have done that with that though, right? Because if I do... Did I go too high? Right? Where's my power coming from? Oh, over there. Oh, son of a mother. And so if we just bring... I mean, eventually I'll need more poles here anyway, so let's just put one here for now. And then go you to you. And then you to you. And why aren't we running? So I think what I'll do just for giggles and giggles is I'm just going to overload it. So that way the storages down below also get stocked up. So this needs what? 36 per minute. I don't think we're doing that. think we're actually doing 36 a minute over here. I don't think that's... Yeah. Oh. No, we're only getting 15. We're only doing 15. But even 2 of them, that's only 30. Times 180, which we can bump this up to 180. I mean, right now it's backed up. That's not efficient, but... Oops. I mean, it's... I mean, eventually it's going to back up because it only... I mean, I think we just let it roll. I think we just let it roll. I just don't think we worry about it. Right? Because I wasn't doing the math correctly on that one. What's up, buddy? Ooh. See, I like when you give me stuff like that, because then I don't have to make it. Ah, stupid parachute. Interesting. I don't even want to say that I'm probably going to have to make I'll probably have to do that sooner than later. I really don't want to create another fucking power plant. And plus we got to kill all this stuff and make it look halfway decent. Yeah, because I didn't put any foundations over here. I thought I did, but obviously I didn't. Because all this is going to do is tap all that coal, and we're just going to make coal backups for everything. And then eventually that coal can be used to help. Oh, hello. Wow. Anyways, yeah, because we don't need the steel. Pipe does not need to be made with steel anymore, thank God. You know what I do need to do, though? I don't think I have enough to do it, though. I mean, I would like 3 more of these, and I don't think I have enough to do 3 more of these. Yeah. And we're going to have to go back to the home base to do that anyways. This thing's still plugged in though, right? It's still working, I think. I think if I take a stack out of here... Oh. Huh. I don't remember doing that. Whoops. I don't remember turning that off completely. I didn't think I turned it off completely, but I guess I did. This will go away. Yeah, because we have that steel or iron pipe recipe, which will be a heck of a lot better. I mean, I almost think we should go back to, I think it's down here. I think that's where we have all of our basic iron production going. I'm thinking maybe we do some more down here. And then I can get pipes going, put a dimensional depot on it. Right? So that way I can get pipes in storage. I gotta figure out this coal transportation shenanigans. I mean, I don't need it right now. That's why I haven't done it yet, but it is definitely going to be a bottleneck for me that I need to figure out, because we're just going to bring tons and tons of coal in, and I'll probably put like one of these over here that are merging in with these two lines in case, you know, production gets low, which it shouldn't. I mean, technically these Mark II, I think those are Mark IIs. I mean, those are basically, it can feed everything. I need 10 plants, requires 150. The only problem is I can't split that even number. Because I can do 300, but I can't split 150, 150. I mean, if I just use the manifold method, though, it'll eventually work itself out. And then, like I said, we need to tear this down eventually and put another batch of coal plants and then probably another batch on each side of this monstrosity. So that would be, so 20, 40, that'd be 60. So 60 times 75, I mean, that'd be 4,500. That doesn't seem like a lot, does it? That just doesn't seem like a lot. I think until I can get to the next power source of the game, though, it is a lot. And I've totally screwed up my foundations here, but it's fine. We'll fix that later. But at least we have a versatile... We are making encased, those things. I think I need them for something. Let me just take some of those. We need to do... I need to see what I have back at the... Let's go back to the home. I need to get these tickets back in the box. I don't like having them on me. I mean, there's no reason to have them on you, you know? Let's just go truck our way back. Yeah, because if I set up that coal route, that's basically going to be another 240 a minute, because each truck can carry 120. So that could power another like 10 plus power plants, because it only requires 150 for... Oh yeah, I was going to look into making a bridge there. Yeah, I'm doing math and driving, not a good thing. Okay, that's driving me crazy sitting there now. Didn't I kill another one? Isn't there another one sitting over here somewhere? don't know how long this stuff stays on the ground. I know another one ran into me, and because you know I didn't do it on purpose. I never do it on purpose. Oh, I didn't see him till the last second. Did I actually kill him? Sorry, buddy. Did I kill you? Oh, look at that. Sorry. Anyways. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. What are you doing? How do I have biomass? Steel. Ugh. I gotta clean up this inventory situation we got over here, too. Let me get these points out of my... Oh, how much are the... What are they? Organization? They're only one? Conveyor lift floor hole. But there was actually... Wasn't there foundations, though, that had... No. There's walls. Walls have conveyor walls. Didn't I buy... I mean, we can use these, too. You know, let's just put that in the cart. Let's just put all of them in the cart.
As Fixit amply demonstrates, you can never have too much management.
Management. Yes, you can have too much management. Where am I at? Oh, I've only got 4 left. And I don't think I have... Is this thing still... Oh, look at that, it's still producing. It is. I'm shocked that that is still producing. It's on a biomass burner setup. I am so shocked that it's still working. That's actually quite amazing. I need more Mercer spheres. We definitely got to get the Mercer sphere situation under control again. I'm going to have to go seriously hunting for Mercer spheres. Everything's kind of like backed up over here right now because I don't have... So I'm wondering though, if I go ahead and take this one here, because this requires iron, I just don't see a benefit to that. So let's just take this. So now in a constructor, we can make and it actually makes more. It makes 5 as opposed to this, which only makes 2. And steel production is such a pain. And this only takes 20. I say we go set up a quick little steel pipe factory over at our other location. I say we just get that done. Didn't I get something from you already? Oh, more Nobilis. I'll take them. I say we just go set up a quick little iron pipe setup just so I can have iron pipes coming through the system. You can see that other alternative route I'm thinking of, it actually goes along here, I think. You see, it goes along there and it goes right. I mean, that almost looks like a closer route than the route I'm taking. Because it would just go right along there, then I would just go straight down. It would just come along like this. I think I just need to cut down some trees and shrubbery over here, though. I think I already missed the turn. I don't know where I'm going. I just know driving through here is a complete nightmare because of the... because of how uneven the road is. But yeah, I think we need to create a steel, well, it'll be an iron pipe now instead of steel. Now, if I remember right, all these are impure over here. So that's just, I mean, it's doable, but... because these are the normal ones that I'm using. How come it didn't? I'm confused how that scanner works, because I swear it used to scan further. I swear it used to scan further. Because, see, these are all backed up anyways, because they're all basic production, so we still got the slug up there. Now, I did have a slug marked up here somewhere. I might have already gotten you, though. I think there was one marked up here. Because, see, with this shenanigans, so that just needs 12.5. Oh, no. This needs 12. Am I under producing something here? Oh, I am. But with this, I underproduced that. See, I try to be efficient sometimes. So this is producing 60. And see, I actually have this one being split because I think these are... yeah. So that's producing 60, but this can only take 30. Why did I split that? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense why I did that. I mean, technically I should have 2 smelters. Oh, those are only taking 15 to make 15. So I guess that's why I did that. And you are making 60, but this can only take 30, which is producing 30, which takes... So the screw one here, I think we can expand, because I actually have it all turned down. Yeah, because, I mean, this could be producing 60 or 120 if I really wanted to. But I say we make a steel pipe. And I tried to blow these rocks up, and unfortunately it didn't work. I don't know if there's something stronger I need to blow them up. But I'm curious if I go over here, can I scan further? Oh, what's that? Oh, impure. Everything's impure around here. Like, almost everything is impure. And I need to understand the scanner physics, because now it's not picking this one up. I mean, so do you have to be in a certain area or something? Or do I have to be higher up? Or I don't understand the physics of the scanner. To see what I could be doing here. So like I said, I have you turned down because, I mean, this is turned down. So I could make another... We could... Are these 4s or 1s? Look like 1s, don't they? Come on. Actually, I didn't really have to do that. The only issue I have here is I pushed everything too close together. I'm actually going to have to probably move the... Because I can't fit a splitter in there. That means I'm going to get raw ore in my inventory again. So if we put a smelter... Weren't these lined up? So if I put it like all the way in front of it, can I fit... It doesn't look like I can fit a merger in there. Or a splitter. Okay, so let's put a splitter. Am I missing something here? Why aren't we lined up? Why isn't it lining up? Oh, do I actually have to have a conveyor belt coming off of this to do this? And I can't get the conveyor belt to be straight. You're pissing me off. So let's just try to do it the manual way, I guess. I wonder if it's just not lining up perfectly because of reasons. I mean, that looks like it lines up. It looks like it's off by just a touch. Oh, that's the problem right there. Yeah, it's going to be off just by... It's good enough. I don't care. Yeah. That was the problem. And so then we can put a constructor... put you right there. And then I'll just put another one right next to it. And so you are going to make screws. And then you are going to make iron pipes. So you can go back to you can go back. Can I dump some of this? Here, have some ingots. Do the same with you. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I need to make, Okay, can you just stop making noise for a minute? I need to make a, yeah, let's put it closer. I think I can do that. Because that's making 60. We forgot we had to do these first. Oh my god, I can't see what I'm doing. Let's back it up. Yeah, that's fine right there. And then we can put another one right there. Because these take 30 if we want to make iron ingots, right? So 30. And this takes 30. This produces 60. So then we will split 30 and 30 into 60. Let me dump some of this out of my inventory. Which means I probably don't have enough room back here now. Which means... And I can't blow these damn rocks up. That pisses me off. I tried really hard in one of the episodes to blow these up, but it just wouldn't happen. And so then we need a constructor. And I don't think I can line it up without it being an issue. I think that's probably as close as I can get. Because if I try to go over one, yep. No, we can squeeze it in just a little more. Let's go there. Why not? And then you go there. And then we want you making pipes. And then you are going to make screws. And I probably can't... Oh, I can do a straight one on that one. This one probably can't be straight. Oh, I can. Okay. Let me get some of this stuff out of my inventory. And then so we need to do you to you. And then we'll just put some more foundations over here. Put a storage facilitation device. That's good enough. And then I will put a depot or depot, however you want to say it, up there. And then we'll put one of you up there. Oops, what am I doing? Stop! So, I mean, it's not 100% efficient, but it's efficient enough. Oh, we need power. So let's bring a power pole. How come I can't walk? There we go. Put a power pole there. And then we can put a power pole like right there. So we'll do power, 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 power. And then you can come to here. And then we can do power, power, power. What am I doing wrong? Oh. I hooked that up to the actual machine and not, yeah. Okay, so everything's running. Everything's running. And so now we are making these bad boys. Out of, and that'll start filling up another spot for that dimensional depot thing sounds so crazy. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. It's like wow, wow, wow. And actually, I think we can just get rid of you. Can I get rid of this one, or is that wall? No. I mean, do you hear that? This thing makes so many weird noises. I mean, we could clean this up a little more, I guess. What's going on here? Oh. That would probably make a difference. I forgot I just kind of like preloaded it. Idiot. I swear sometimes. But yeah, so now we should have steel pipe. Yep, there you are. Yay! That took a little time out of the day, but you know. Okay, I'm like having issues with moving again. I don't know why. I think I'm just pounding on too many keys at once or something, and I'm freaking out the game. You know, because I'm like constantly trying to like, oh, I need to do that, I need to do that, I need to do that. I don't know, but every once in a while I get like stuck on things. It's got to be something I'm doing. I know it's not the game. But yeah, so that's running, that's running. All right, that makes me feel better. Was there anything else we wanted to do? I don't think so. Let's head back to the whatchamacallit. Wow. I can't drive at all. Yeah, I might have to go on some Mercer Sphere hunting again, because we're gonna need some, or else it's gonna be a lot of. We're gonna have to set up trucking routes and just have trucks driving all over the the city here. I mean, which is fine. It just takes time to set those up. I don't know if it's quicker to go get Mercer spheres or if it's quicker to just go get. Because I think this is the other route that I keep talking about. I think I finally found it. So yeah, we can just take this route. It's bumpy. And this will take us right back to the home base here. Got to do some maintenance on it though. Ow. Okay. So for phase 2, we need smart plating, which is steel and rotors. So yes, that's why we wanted to do smart plating instead of storage, because that's going to be our smart plating is right there, because that's our rotors. Then we have our reinforced plates over there, but I still need to figure out a basic storage. See, like when it comes to storages, I mean, I could just throw some down and just call it a day and not worry about it as much as I do. But, I mean, sometimes I try to be a little productive with this. But I think I need to plan this out better, because that's going to be our smart plating right there. I mean, we could just have it go right to the damn elevator being this close. And what is that automated white? What is it? Oops. Is it automated wiring? Yeah. What is this? Oh, so we got to make rotors. So I need to make a rotor factory. No, not rotors. What were those? Stators. STA. Stators. So stators require pipe. Oh no, we can do that. We have the copper. We're just kind of like BSing that copper anyways right now. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go back to that plant and make a. So we're gonna have to do like a second floor. You know what? Stop thinking. Stators. That doesn't mean I'm going to actually do it next episode. If you've been watching these long enough, that I don't follow this a lot. This is me just more. It kind of keeps me on track, but then stuff like that happens where I decide to make a steel pipe facility just to get the steel pipes going. What else? I mean, we did get a lot of cool stuff, but once again, a lot of this requires quartz. That's my only issue. Where did my, Oh, there they are. Where did I put quartz? So we need to get quartz production going. So yeah, I mean, I don't care if that overlaps. I don't like how that's doing that though. That's my only issue. Right now I have a 5 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is really nice because then it's you can make it more symmetrical. You know, anything with these type of games, even numbers suck, odd numbers, at least you can figure out center points that if you're trying to do something that looks nicer. I mean, we can cover up this if we need to. I can bring this out like one more, I think. Yeah, I think we can do that. So if I just bring this out one more. want to see how far over this way I can come. Let's just put it there for now. I don't know if I want to go all the way. This is such a crap show over here right now. So we have that. Because see this stupid clipping right here. So if we put... Oh my god, come on. Oh, come on. If we just put foundations here. Well, once again, we don't have to... Okay, hold on. We can do... That's my issue is this. Because even if I think I can squeeze one on there. And I don't think I can get one on there though, no. Why does that look like a different color? Well, I could just... Will it let me do it, though? That's the question. Oh. I mean, I could just do that. Come on, connect to the bottom. Connect. There you go. No, don't go that way. Go this way. Go that way. So if we do that, where does it put these? I don't think 2s will work. I don't think it'll cover that up enough. I mean, it kind of does. Who cares, right? Ooh. Now the question is, do I want it this? I think I have to be this high, though. I think that's why I think we already tried this once before, and I was like, no, that's as low as I can go. I mean, I can bring it down one more level if I need to. Because the storage facilities, because then we can use this for conveyor belts back here and splitters and shenanigans that we need to happen back here. Because we're all going to have to bring all this. Yeah, so we can use this for like management. And then we can just have the storage facilities. And I'm going to need space for dimensional depots. Luckily, they already have dimensional depots on them, so I don't have to remake those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're still at 5. That's good. What is that noise? Do you guys hear that? Oh, it's a big jet. Sounds like a C-130. I live near an Air Force base, so. I don't even want to look to see if I line those up right. That was a shot in the dark with lining those up. And yeah, we did good. It was close. It was close. Okay, it was close. It was a good attempt. was a good attempt. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I think I think we'll do that because then... So, let's demolish you. But now it should be easier to place it because it should... So it's like right on that part. Yeah, that works. And then we'll demolish you. Nope, that's not where I... Yep, right there. So it's right there. Yep, that's right. Call it good. So now we have the 3 of these. One can be for smart plating, one can be for rotors, and one can be for reinforced plates. I should get science, huh? Another thing I need to do. So actually, these can go up another level. Can I put a 4 on top of these without screwing up the... Or is that too high? And that's probably too low. What do we have going on here right now? These are just 2 millimeters. Why did we do 2 millimeters? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Right? Does it really matter? Does anything really matter? So what I can do is have... So I need to have the plates. So we'll probably put the smart plating into this one. And then probably rotors into the far one, and then that'll be the reinforced. That way the spaghetti is not too... Because we're going to have to split these off anyways. So I'm going to have to bring... I mean... Because I'm going to bring them down here, bring them this way. And then I'll do a splitter. Maybe I'll stack the splitters right here. And then one can go into there and one can go into there. And then they can just continue stacked. Or then I can separate them. And then just have 1, 2, 3 lines come in. And like I said, this one will just come around here and just go into there. Right? Let's look at... There's a reason I did that. Because see, that's going to go and do a merger there. It's going to come along here, come down there. And then, well, maybe I just keep it higher instead of bringing it down. And then we do a merger or a splitter right here. Because the rotors can split off and then go right into there. Put a splitter on top of that one. So then the plates can go and then go into there. And then maybe I just bring them both down and have the 2 lines coming down. And then, like I said, rotors can follow along here, then go into there. Reinforced plates can go into there. And then the smart plating can go into there. I mean, we could technically send the smart plating that direction. I don't know how many recipes actually use smart plating. Maybe none. Maybe I have to check on that too because, well, so it's obviously used in something. I should probably look it up. I mean, because I could just send it right down there. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just put like a splitter and then just do a spaghetti line down to the elevator and then just start putting some in storage. Because what you can do, in case you didn't know this, the space elevator here, you can actually send the resources right to it. Somewhere along here, there's actually inputs. There they are. I think that's the only ones, right? Oh no, there's more on this side too. But yeah, so you can have inputs set up to accept these items. So maybe we just put a spaghetti line down here. And then we'll probably do a truck line for the frames and the wiring. Because I think, oh my god, I can't remember stuff. Automated wiring, that's a steel thing, right? Yeah, because I gotta make stators. So maybe we'll do a couple of truck lines. That'll just bring those supplies to get phase 2 going. But I think I need to take a quick break. I've been sitting here for a while. My timer went off a long time ago. I need to take a little break real quick so I can stop. Like I said, we can all sit here and play games for hours on end, right? But after a while, you got to stand up and get some air and touch some grass and all that. So, yeah, let me take a quick break, and then I think we just get this going. Let's just pull the Band-Aid off, and then maybe we'll have to beautify this area too one of these days. I just don't feel like doing it right now, but we do have a lot of supplies. Let me just go take a quick break.